What's that then?
There are no crystals here.
Walk, lad. Finally.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own. I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot. Too slow.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. And Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck. It's that guard from Blockland. Kill him. Kill them all.
Fire and blade! Too slow.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't...
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been... And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their... I only hope yours is among the items you... Speaking of whom, welcome...
You are too kind. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it.
I will.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving, be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our and who better to join forces with than the leader in the field. Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same, so what would you say to working together?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to...
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own, for a discounted...
We'll... Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Let me carry your goods.
Pardon me, but would you... That might you be convinced...
How exactly do you...
Well, being something of a scholar, and should you accept, well, will you...
My arms are yours.
Wonderful! Then come.
But where...
Along the old Zemeckis Road. And from there, quickly. There is not a...
Wait. I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Water for hire. Best served.
I see.
Perhaps.
I was now.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken it?
The Joseph's.
Can't imagine.
That's that then.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you...
Just information.
Now you mention it.
Which way did he go?
I got off down the...
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know not to good.
It's over! Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
He's passionate. I'll give him that. Ready, go? Be safe.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Shush, now. You've said...
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you. Guess we're all ready. Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we've found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found that. I launched myself at them, full of the others. They huddled around. They stole because it was that or starvation.
So you spared them?
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive. And once they've learned to hunt and forage...
I'm impressed. I didn't know
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once... Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people...
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it.
Joseph's fine. He's...
Good thing.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the day.
Bloody cruising caravans. Scoop up all the best customers. Leave some...
I knew where I
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Only trouble is, the serving girl still...
What exactly are you celebrating?
I've come by particularly... Gotan Rouge is the...
So I've heard.
Oh. So you know of it. A gentleman who might... Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine?
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it. You won't need to go far. There's Aldrich, the porter, 3 of the finest fellows in... Stop by again when you let them know.
I'll be right back. Good girl.
So what do you think?
Be safe.
We'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really?
Oh,
I take it there's danger.
What about this fearsome-looking
Oh, no doubt. Assuming. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart.
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his life.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastard...
We may have seen our share of action, true.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with...
You've clearly got a fine head on those.
We're lucky you came along. Now, reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee.
All right. Just don't expect me...
No. You can leave it. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them. Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the...
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages.
You've done your part. It's been a pleasure. Now,
There's no need to be so rude. What if we want his help again next time?
Ready, go? Not again. All right then. Who's first? Stay down! You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the finals. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the... Alas, the full truth of the matter is that we must not dwell upon such things. Onward! History!
This time. Too slow. Still in one piece?
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the construction of such alas, all is mere...
It's not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my...
Glad to help, but... Didn't you say you came here to invest?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And...
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time...
Fine. Just don't go running off.
And so ends a delightful... Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra...
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter.
That's me right enough. You need some...
The innkeeper sent me.
If he's just got hold of it now...
From the Empire to Boklad.
Such is the port. The Saraflan one. The farther you're willing to go, I'd say I've done enough.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like...
Enoch.
Wine and ham to spare.
Comes with being... We get meat from Sam. My old man knew what... Anyway, thanks.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Tight-fisted swords. Let us through!
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage. A goat hand 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no pass. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine. I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. Those three are the backbone of Bok, and without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer.
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Right. I'd better prepare for my guests.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing.
A goat and 66. Just as well I had a bottle between the four of us. Might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the free The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep them.
Never a truer word spoken.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
I think Mid might need some help.
Well. Here, Sid.
reckon you might be just the man.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic, lovely bit of kit, yes. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will say problem is, it won't always, which is why I've been looking for something to fill.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like.
Proper.
So what exactly do you need for this?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the... You pour the blackest blightwood, sir. I did a bit of reading, and do you know what I found out?
I take it that's where I
saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but...
All right.
Thank you kindly.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
He cracked the crystal too. You're joking.
Trouble with the ledgers. What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw. I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations. I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treat. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No. Is that it, boy?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean?
Ugh, I'm never
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgor. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly... She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer frost wolves after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different. As to where one might find a suitable substitute,
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive. My knowledge is yours. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. What subject shall we consider today? You are always welcome, Clive.
Blackthorn.
Not really, no.
This won't take. I just wanted to ask how you're getting, and you might still perhaps sharing your thoughts, might it?
That bastard's like a... Still, you got a keen eye, I'll give him. He's just... well... Karen showed me something.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single... The metal itself wasn't anything to write home. You could slice a man clean in.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master...
You're a soft touch, you know that. Buck.
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
What do you need? Bloody not saying Fordian, do you? That it? Fine.
He cracked the crystal too. You joking?
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want?
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single X.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find it.
There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go, which made it nice.
Can you tell me who bought it?
You think I tell people who my clients? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking it. Fine. If you stop mooning it. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Danny's got more money than sense. Reckon he'll still be at the inn.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh.
I appreciate the warning.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto, make me listen. A little. Listen. I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, sadly, that square turned out to be more of a... I can straighten it out. I'm gonna need help keeping it from...
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. In the hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And what?
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and well...
Those ledgers were my responsibility. And it was...
We have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece. And I reckon 50.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rap. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know.
Go. Do you know why I only gave my...
Because you'd rather Lady Karen...
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yeah.
Well, I suppose this is good...
Don't worry. I'm sure
Really?
No, I don't. People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The finest fabric!
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen.
Oh, where did all the men of the rock go? Probably ran.
They're saying Drake's fang is gone.
My reputation will be ruined.
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to... His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf! This...
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my...
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall...
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not. Every ill-gotten coin in...
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord...
That will be very kind of...
Farewell.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
I'll do, girl.
Run like the wind.
You deserve a rest. Well, Clive. Take a sword. Should have stayed in its shell. Come on. Faster! Straight home now.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Slow. This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right. Speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect... There's a brutal sort of...
But how do they hone such an edge?
Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary, a mineral quite foreign. And that is the key. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take the very stone of which and a far more fitting.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we...
I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of... I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern, may our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you. Coming, my lordship. I'll be...
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this wet... Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes, but not one you'll
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done. It might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the...
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, but there'd be no replacing this little rock once I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly. No point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this, and what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Just imagine it. Good Valesthian steel. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make...
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just... don't push yourself...
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age. And Hey, I owe you one. August 2. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And you come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right.
Back, are you? What's that for you, dear? And?
He cracked the crystal too.
Clive, we weren't expecting...
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuild. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were...
A star, Ruby? I can't It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected art a bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always. Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander. Word is, he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the... Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. But Otto...
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit...
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome like that, and you keep...
I suppose I do.
Ready, girls?
Mistakes. Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it'd seem like just the place. doubt we'll find one bigger than that. Hungry, Torgal? Now, will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question, which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very... You do? Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
I know. So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right. No need to... Now we know what you're after. I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later.
You can, eh? I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your...
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And
very good, very...
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving...
Ah. But that reminds me. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power with...
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised the Fenrir of legend, served Shiva, and while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected...
He has seemed more...
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies.
Oh.
Good day to you.
It's all but spent. What do we do now?
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
We had to dig a new cellar.
Ah.
Go on.
There are wisp rust. It may give it.
Of course.
You might put.
Could there be any truth to these rumors, do you think?
I don't doubt that people heard or saw something. As to what it was, there's only one way to find out.
You all right, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard that...
All right. Thanks anyway.
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
I've caught my share of it, as did my grandfather before me.
Yeah, there's talk of...
No,
Well,
him was ramp.
We make for Lorbert's Pass, then.
Probably a good idea. Figments of the imagination don't sharpen swords. You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape!
Black shields. Here.
What do they do?
What is it to you? But we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Why would the Black Shields be here? Unless...
Clive, I like the and down and I'm who the what I and so I me and I lost the so I but with and I came here and see we what quick my friends.
I'm not going to change his mind.
There's talk that the glass gate flooded.
Did you hear? The gate's to heaven.
I want to see you. It's all right.
What am I going to do without Sweetwater and oil of talc?
Milady.
Gif? Oh, my.
Otto asked me to give it to you, to settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil, and to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing. Nor does the... My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. And blame... I don't know.
I didn't.
How could, besides, an ill happen?
Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us. Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen...
Ah, but she threw it.
Karen? I'm sure...
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. But those were donations. And you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who...
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or... Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be, you wouldn't mind.
Not at all.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stone. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which,
Oh! So you remember what's owed to you, then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him. How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he... Back in the dark, he bought the set up quit my means. That was the magic working...
Couldn't you...
Luckily. Sid was... It was him, and he was through it. I knew... He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. I love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
There's talk. How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that?
right.
Wet our blades.
Faster! Let's go. Thanks, Gal. Fly, Ambrosia.
to fight. Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
Faster! Time to fight. Ready, go? All right.
We're not alone.
Fly, Ambrosia. I can walk from here. Come on.
You deserve a rest.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. The wine needs more than...
All right there, Sid. How's that hunt for the bomb?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. You're a gent, Sid. Right then. There we have it. The Telemon Malembic. And it works just...
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning...
There's no need.
Don't be sick. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potion.
What kind of...
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway of... I reckon if we...
Well...
That's the spirit! Well?
They certainly feel...
Right?
Thank you.
No, for support. And I'm...
Mid might need some help.
Oh,
The patron does...
oh no, I still can. Is everything we've received and everything promised? All yours. Here you are. You earned this. Here you are. I don't have that one. You do. All yours. Here you are. You earned this. Here you are. All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
And what can I do for you? It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It's rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Is that all?
What do you need? Not saying Fordian, do you? Anything else?
He cracked the crystal. You're joking.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Here for another of my lectures. What is it that you wish to learn? The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Hugo Cook is dead, isn't he? We don't have to live in fear of him anymore.
Thank you, Clive.
What are you looking for?
You've a discerning eye. Farewell. Out of my sight, wretch.
Come on, come on!
Caravan stops
Juicy
next.
pears! Slake your thirst without a crystal.
What I really want to...
Here you are, good.
Me pass? Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without... I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So you and your friends don't have to steal anymore.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the Stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pup.
Dad, that's all right. I've got it back now. And
you said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In duration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
dinner.
What's gonna stop you getting eaten by a fucking wolf? That's what. Come on.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?